All right, today I'm going to be doing a unboxing of this Vevor Air Scrubber. This is the 550 CFM one. It's the smaller unit of the two that they offer, and I decided to go with this because I'm in need of an air scrubber. Now, you might be thinking, what the heck is an air scrubber? If you're not already familiar with it, what it is a three-stage filtration system. It starts with a pre-filter, a carbon filter, and a HEPA filter in the very back. And basically those three stages technically scrub the air, and it eliminates odors, larger particles, and even small particles as small as 0.3 microns. And the purpose of it is obviously cleaning the air. Now, you might see a lot of contractors have used them, as well as painting contractors and mold remediation companies. This is one of their key pieces of equipment that mold remediation companies use, because what it does is it captures the mold spores that are released in the air, and it helps prevent further mold growth in the house. That's how critical it is to have a good filtration system set up to be able to capture all these small particles. And basically mold particles are like 1 micron and larger, whereas this captures 0.3 microns. So it definitely captures mold spores and dust mites, pollen, any other dust and mites and little bugs that are floating out in the air. This will capture it. So as I mentioned, it is a three-stage filter. This is the front part where the filter, the pre-filter is at, and this is a cover that removes, so you want to remove it when you're going to run it. And this is the MERV 13 pre-filter. It's size 16 by 16, and you can basically pick up these filters anywhere at any hardware store. You don't have to go specifically to the site to order special filters like you do with other companies that have a special size filter, and then those filters are also expensive, whereas these are not. So basically you start off with this pre-filter, and this is what will get changed most often because it captures the dust, the debris, all the larger particles. The other purpose is you can use it in a workshop to help capture dust when you're sawing and sanding and doing other work. Even if you have a filtration system, like where you're vacuuming the sawdust using tools and everything that capture the sawdust, there's still going to be fine particles in the air floating around that the vacuum won't touch and won't even pick up. As well as if you don't even have a HEPA vacuum, the small particles get passed through the vacuum and dispersed back into the air, and that in turn ends up in your lungs. And if you value breathing in this life, then I would suggest maybe possibly getting an air scrubber to help clean the air around you if you're doing these types of projects. And it also helps with even painting. It captures the VOCs from paint. Even low VOC paint still off gases the VOCs. So it's definitely important to have good filtration in the house. And this is not like just like a regular house type air filter. This is going to be definitely way more powerful than just a regular household one, and it's going to be moving a lot more air. Now you do have options with this air scrubber. This has a 13-inch opening here, so you're able to run like one of those soft ductings to attach to this, so you can have this outside of a room and then have a duct inside the room running into this. And then as well as you have the option of running an 8-inch duct off the discharge, the clean air side, to even move it around if you need to. The thing that's great about this unit is if you have a large area you need to filter the air in, you're able to daisy chain up to 3 of these together off of the one unit. It does come with a power plug on the top here where you are able to plug in additional units, and you're able to stack one other unit on top of one. So it has like these little divots here that would be for the feet that are on the bottom of the air scrubber. So you're able to stack 2 on top of each other running them. And then also it can go flat to where you can stack them for easy storage. So I'll go ahead and close this up. It's good to always have this in place, especially if it's something you're going to be transporting around, and that way other dust won't be released from the filter during transport. So it's good to keep this cover on, and it helps protect the filters. Put it down flat like so, and as you can see it has these divots too on each corner that would be for another unit to stack right on top for easy storage. Now to access the filters, it has these clips here. It has a total of 6 of these clips. So 2 on one side, 2 on another, and then 1 on the top part. So when you lift it up, you're going to be able to access the 2 filters on this top section. That is right here. This one right here is the carbon filter, and it's held in by these like two little clipboard style clips. And then this is the HEPA filter here. Now the HEPA filter is a different size. It's like 16 by 19. And so it is a larger size compared to these other carbon filter, and then the pre-filter are both 16 by 16. Just so you're aware of that. I'll take off the... I'd already set this up and used it, just so I can have my opinions on it already. And basically, there's the pre-filter there to be able to access it and change it. And this is the carbon filter. Well, you might be asking, well, what is the purpose of a carbon filter? Well, this is what will allow you to get rid of odors in a house. So whether it's pet odor, smoke odor, mold and mildew odor, musty odors, human odors, and you're like, there's always someone in that one household that has a smell to them. But moving along, the purpose of it, you might be able to hear it. It's actual charcoal carbon that's in there, and it captures odors. So it's really great at removing the different kinds of odors in VOCs, as well as like the paint fumes, that sort of thing. Now, this is not rated for anything in any area that has combustible material that's like aerosolized, that's in the air where it can combust. Wouldn't be recommended for that. But I have seen other videos where people use them like in a paint shop, and I'm not necessarily sure if that's recommended for that, so just be aware of its limitations. But certainly if you're painting walls in an interior of a house, whether it's low VOC paint or just regular paint, and especially if you're having to be using oil paints, you definitely want to use this, and it will help with that for sure. So in this video, I'm going to be doing what's calling the bacon test. Now the bacon test is cooking bacon inside the house that produces the odors throughout the house, and I'm going to see how long it takes to eliminate the bacon smell, as well as see how long it takes to get my air quality back to 100%. Now I do have other air filter that is just a regular residential air filter, and it does have a HEPA filter in it, but it does take at a minimum of 2.5 hours to get the air quality back to 100% on its little scale. So I'm going to be using that scale and the timing to see how long it takes to get the bacon airborne debris out of the air, and then we will put that to the test, and then I will show you the results, or I'll tell you the results after I'm done doing that. And then I plan on using this for doing work in my house. I'm going to be causing a lot of dust, where I'm going to be taking up some tile floors in the bathrooms, and also doing some drywall work that's going to produce a lot of dust. So I want to be able to capture that, so it's just not recirculating throughout the whole house, because my house already, as it is dusty already, or it's dusty enough at least. So I don't want to add to that problem, and in fact I want to be able to eliminate it totally. So I plan on using this to do that. Now for this filter system, I will have a link in the description that will have a 5% off code for you to use if you're interested in picking one of these up. The HEPA filter is rated to go for 2,000 hours, or up to 2,000 hours, and this does have an internal clock or internal timer that keeps track, and then it lets you know it's time to replace the HEPA filter. And you do replace the carbon filter at the same time as the HEPA. But just to show you the HEPA filter here, it does lift up. Nice and clean on both sides. And this is to access the motor area here. And compared to other units, this air scrubber is actually quieter than other ones that I've had others in the past that were really loud, as well as really expensive to replace the filters, because they had the custom made filters for it and you could only buy through them. So at least this gives you options for more budget friendly options at least. So again, this is the pre-filter here. It goes in on this side. The metal louvers here would face on the inside of the unit, so just like how it is here. And then the carbon filter goes on top. So you have to make sure you put these little spring clamps out and then put the filter in place there. And you have to do it both on the top and bottom areas. So if you go to order one of these, the filters will be in plastic, so you have to remove the plastic first before you can start using it. Here's what the back side of the unit looks like. It's just nice and flat. It does have the built-in plastic feet to them on each corner. That's what allows you to stack them on top of each other. So up on top here is the dial. It has an hour meter, so you can keep track of how long you're running it for. And you basically press this to reset the timer. And then after 2,000 hours of use, this keeps track internally for the HEPA filter. It will start sounding an alarm for the HEPA, and then when it does that, after you replace it, then you press and hold this for like a few seconds to be able to reset that internal clock for the HEPA filter. And this light will change here for the HEPA filter light. The thing that's nice is that it does have a 120 volt plug here, auxiliary outlet, that you're able to run the other units off of, or other tools, up to I think it's 12 amp. Yeah, 12 amp max with this unit while it's off, and it's 9 amps max when the unit is turned on. So that's your limitation as far as what kind of tools you'd be able to plug into it. So this gives you an idea and more options to be able to use it. The cord is nice. It's nice and long. It's 23 feet long. It does not come with this wrap here. I just have a wrap around it to keep it organized. And so it is nice and long. It's able to run from like room to another room if needed for versatility like that. The handle is nice. It stays flat like that. It has like a little spring, internal spring there that will make it close. And this is the on-off switch. So you have a variable speed. And so this is in the off position. There's no like click to it. It's just as soon as you turn it over, and there's like a little bit of a delay where it starts turning. So, and then you can adjust the fan speed this way. It also has like a built-in fuse to it, to where if you run more than the 12 amps or 9 amps, then it'll pop like a little circuit. You're just able to reset it here instead of at the wall. So that's nice and convenient too for the option of when you're doing work. So that's pretty much it. I'll show you the bacon test next, and then I certainly do recommend it already for the experience I've had with it. And it's great to have in any shop or home for doing any DIY projects and woodworking, or even if you suffer from allergies or asthma, anything like that, and also help get rid of mold spores that are in the house. So, all right, stay tuned for the bacon results. All right, the bacon has been cooked. This is the current air quality, which is at 53%. Anything from 0 to 69% is considered poor. 70 to 84% is fair, and 85 to 100% is good. So I do have the air scrubber right next to it here. We're going to run it on full. And we're going to time how long it takes to get back to 100%. Alright, so I completed the bacon smell test in the house, and I have since used it for a few days after that point. But to give you the results of the bacon test, normally the other air filter that I have that does have a HEPA filter in it would take about 2.5 hours to get to 100% good air quality back into the area. I ran this right next to that air filter simultaneously, and it knocked it down to 45 minutes back to 100%. What I did was, after the air quality went down and started running this, I would go out every 5 minutes outside of the house, get a breath of fresh air, and come back in and see if I noticed any bacon smell. Because I noticed that the smell would be gone way before the actual air quality would be back to 100%. It was after 15 minutes the actual bacon smell was gone, and I was actually quite shocked. But like I said, even at 45 minutes, the air quality was back to 100%, which was awesome. I do recommend this. And the other test that we did is, I have a family member here in the house, and she has really bad allergies. So I would run this at night in the living room to purify the air in the house, and her allergies have actually improved, which was quite shocking. So she was also sleeping better too at night. So certainly this 3-stage filtration system works at multiple different things, and not just for doing construction work or painting or anything else that's causing fumes or dust. It's great to have clean air inside the home, and especially for those who have respiratory problems and allergies, this is wonderful for that. Now, I would say it is a little bit loud in comparison to like a household kind of regular air filter would be, but those are not moving the amount of air that this does. And in fact, there's even a bigger model than this one, and I would imagine it might be even a little bit louder. But overall, I do think it's actually quieter, because I used to have one of these years ago of a different brand, and I recommend this one over the other one because of the size filters. This is quieter than others, and obviously it being more budget friendly, and it's doing the same thing, and it's also eliminating odors too with that carbon filter. So I definitely recommend this, and it's great. And so just give you some answers here. This is how you turn it on. So this is it's in the off position here. But one thing you got to make sure you do is remove the cover part of the filter before you turn it on. That way it is able to draw in the air adequately and then out. And overall, it's a pretty solid unit. It's nice hard plastic, and I would certainly recommend it if you are a DIYer, contractor, doing any kind of work inside. If you have a house that's either dusty, mildewy, just a house that even was sitting vacant for a while, that has that kind of musty smell, it would be great for removing all those types of odors, including pet, smoke. If you had any kind of fire happen in the house, it helps with that as well. And obviously it helps with bacon, and I put that to the test. So I hope this gives you an idea on the good quality. Obviously it's important to have good quality air to breathe if you value breathing in this life, and it certainly will come in handy to do projects, especially painting and drywall work, which I'm planning on doing here soon, and it's going to help cut down the dust and clean the air. So I definitely recommend this. I will have a link in the description, and it will be a link directly to Vevor, and it will have an option of where you can save additional 5% if you use the link. And I really appreciate the support, and if you decide to get one, let me know in the comments that you do. And then if you have any questions about it, let me know also. I'll try to answer anything that I possibly can, at least with my experience about it. But like I said, I do recommend this, and other companies use it as well, actual home service businesses and everything. So I think it's good to have on hand an air scrubber. And if you got some value from this video, I would appreciate it that you give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more DIY tips, tricks, and reviews. I really appreciate you watching, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.